up, everybody? It's your boy the Kryptonian saying here, bringing you a review for One Piece Chapter 600. So, once again, we get the Zoro and Sanji dynamic with these two. They're bickering back and forth. And what's really interesting about this is Sanji makes some really good points, man. Sanji's like, hey, I can't let you run off and do your own thing, okay? Like, if you go fishing or if you go play with yourself in a corner somewhere, you're going to end up lost and it's going to be all my fucking fault. And I like how Zoro turns around and is like, who is number 7 to talk to number 1 like that? And it's just like Zoro, like, very smart, man, very smart, because Zoro hit him up with the whole thing of like, I got the island first, I'm in charge, you're number 7, shut the fuck up talking to me. And it's just like big brother, little brother thing. I love that dynamic. It's just like in the 2 years, like their little wisecracks and everything have gotten even better. And I like how one thing Sanji says, Sanji's like, look, I spent the last 2 years training my legs for a moment like this. I'm going to gut you like a fish. And that's when Zoro's like, I'll just cut your ass in half. It's like these two, if they get into another situation like they did during the Davy back fight, where they got to team up and really them teaming up is them going to be having like a pissing contest, I feel sorry for whoever gets in the way. Like their chemistry in some kind of strange way has gotten even better. So it's going to lead to an even crazier dynamic when these two team up and do what they do. So I like that part of the chapter. I also like how Brook, as he's doing the concert and the Navy shows up and says, yeah, you were the captain of the room bar pirates and now you're part of the Straw Hats. Humming Sword Brook and all of his fans like, Soul King Brook used to be a pirate. I can't believe this. And that's when Brook, I thought he was going to use some hockey, right? I'm expecting everybody to start spamming this shit now. But I thought Brook's going to use some hockey and use the music to knock him out. And in the case, he's just using the music to get his message out there. And all of his fans, they're going crazy over this new single of his called The New World. And they're putting their hands over the mouths of the Navy. Like, just one more song, one more song. It's that wacky stuff that you expect from an older chapter, man. It's like, he hits you with the heavy hand, he hits you with the soft hand. And I just like how Brook, for a small portion of the chapter, even though he's given up his dream of playing music for a bunch of people, he's really going right back to being in a crew, getting right back where he belongs at it. And the single, The New World, I like how one of the lines is like, Straw Hat Luffy's really alive. And he's just pounding this whole message home. So I thought that was pretty cool how Oda kind of puts that in there. And I like how elsewhere in the chapter, you know, Chopper's just like, I can't believe it. These guys, they used to be such good friends. And what happened to Robin? And that's when he actually runs into Nami. And Chopper's stupid ass is just like, wait a second. That's why there's 2 Namis. And Robin's scent didn't smell the same. And it's just like, dude, it probably could have been Robin. You might need to get your nose checked. That bitch was definitely Robin. I'm about as certain as that as Luffy's certain that he wasn't going to marry Boa Hancock. It's like, thought be gone. So, seriously though, I like how Chopper, it's like you could just see his little heart breaking. All of a sudden his eyes just light up when he sees Nami and Chopper. And Nami really reminds me of my sister. And my sister's just like, oh, Fluffy. And I'm like, there's not a damn thing fluffy about my dog. What the fuck are you going on about, right? And Nami's just doing the same shit, right? She's just like, Chopper, you've gotten even fluffier. And it's just like, okay, she's being silly. Move the fuck on. But, you know, Usopp, when Chopper's just like, oh, we're famous now. Nami got to reel their asses in. Like, we're famous, but not in a good way, dumbasses. Everybody knows because what Luffy did, just what we are. We can't fly under the radar anymore. And Usopp's just like, yeah, I've already thought about how I'm going to sign my autographs. It's like, Usopp's fucking crazy, man. Usopp is fucking crazy. He is hamming it up. He is hamming this shit up. Him and Chopper, they're going to be so fun to read together. I like how when they get onto the ship, like Chopper and Usopp and Frankie's just like, touch my nose. After 3 seconds, he starts speaking like a robot. The Elvis hairdo comes back. Then the hair just starts sprouting all these different places. And he says, like, yeah, I can change my hair however I want. And Usopp's looking at him like, oh, how can you make all the meticulous repairs that are needed for somebody that's going to be a carpenter? How are you going to be able to fix the ship? And Frankie just says, like, yeah, I got extra hands, bitch. Watch this. his huge hands pop open, and all of a sudden he's got like 1,000 hands popping out. And it's just like, Frankie definitely made some upgrades, you know, because he's part cyborg. So I thought that that was pretty crazy. I like how Nami is just like, okay, what the fuck? I feel like I'm watching a blooper reel. Like, just that passive aggressive shade that she's throwing. I love that, man. I love that. And it's just like, that hothead is still in there somewhere. I'm just waiting for Luffy to do some stupid shit where she just leaves a big ass lump on his head. That's what I'm waiting for. Because I love that dynamic when she just goes, you dumbass. I love that. I love it. That is one shonen gag I'm never going to get tired of. Now, with that being said, speaking of Luffy, I like how when Luffy is with that, you know, fake Straw Hat crew, right? He's just like, man, I don't remember you guys being so chummy. And it's just like Luffy has not figured out that this is not Zoro and Sanji. And don't get me wrong, I totally understand. You know, Zoro went from being built to being a lard ass, and a lot can happen in 2 years. So I totally get why he thinks that. And Sanji, that should be the big giveaway. Since when did Sanji have a fucking afro? That should be a giveaway right there. Like, the only thing I think that probably make things make more sense if Sanji didn't have a... you guys will catch this one. If Sanji didn't have a cigarette, he had a fucking lollipop. And it was like, oh, he's 4 Kid Sanji. And all of a sudden he does like the little rapping Zoro shit. I just saw that shit for the first time, man, not long ago. Oh my fucking God. I had heard about this shit. I didn't know 4 Kids was this bad. Rapping Zoro. Get the fuck out of here. Lollipop Sanji. What the fuck is this shit, man? So, I guess Luffy has to see some shit like that for him to understand that this really isn't his crew. But you got this fake Luffy, and he's just like, yeah, we're going to be finding these nobodies who insulted me. Come to the new world with me. And they're all like, yeah, Luffy went to the 3 sacred places, Annie's Lobby, Impel Down, Marineford, and he trashed all of them. This guy's clearly going to be the next king of the pirates, and it's just like, if Luffy wanted to, he could build a fucking army, but he's not. He's not. I don't think the Straw Hats will be getting any bigger, so I think that that's pretty interesting, the fact that this fake guy has the right idea. You know, Luffy could be making a reputation for himself, just like the other supernovas who survived, who are making their name in the new world, and it's just like there's a void out there. Could Luffy, again, I'm kind of sticking with it, could he become the next Whitebeard? Could he be one of the 4 emperors in the future? Would that be like a stepping stone for him to become the king of the pirates? Because, I mean, Shank is one of the 4. I don't know. Maybe I'm just spitballing at that point. But I do like the fact that, you know, Luffy is starting to come to the realization that these guys, fuck them, they're all fodder. Like, they're not my crew. And I'm expecting Luffy just use that Supreme King Haki and just flatline everybody. And that's when the Navy realizes, like, oh shit, that's Straw Hat Luffy. That's what I'm waiting for. Because even Rayleigh's telling them, like, hey, the Navy's coming up, hijack their communications. You guys gotta get the fuck out of here. Nami, I'm gonna give you a crash course on how to pilot this ship. So overall, this is pretty good. This is a pretty good chapter. Again, it's another setup chapter, but entertaining chapter nonetheless. So my chapter question, you guys, I'm gonna keep this one really, really simple. What were your thoughts on Luffy not recognizing that this wasn't the real Sanji and the real Zoro? And would you put Luffy's observation at the same level as Chopper's? Or would you say that Luffy's just kind of going along for the ride? But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Have an awesome